Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Laverne Parks and Recreation Advisory Committee meeting. Today is September the 18th, 2023. We do have a quorum, and I call this meeting to order. The first order of business is I need a motion and a second to approve the minutes from our last meeting.
Motion to approve.
I'll second.
I have a motion from Laura and a second from Rick. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, we'll just dive right in, and of course, I'll take the helm on this one and blame the weather on David. So we'll talk about Fall Festival.
Well, be honest with you, I thought we were going to skate by earlier in the week, and the closer it got to Saturday, the worse it got. And then Saturday morning, I get up and I look at it, and it's 40% chance of rain. And my wife says, "Oh no, it's 60% chance of sun." But by the time 8:30 came around, it was pouring down rain. We canceled the parade at 8:30. In my mind, that was a good call because it rained all the way up, nonstop, probably until opening remarks at 11, and then it was hit or miss the rest of the day. I don't know what else to say. I feel bad for the community. I really feel bad for our staff because so much planning goes into it, and we had a good plan going into it. Parade lineup, vendors. Vendors still came out. We didn't run the vendors off. We let them decide on their own. People still came out. It looked like they enjoyed themselves, even though we were snake bit with the weather. I mean, I don't know what else to say.
I wrote about it on social media about. First of all, you can't control Mother Nature. The good thing is I try to find the brighter side is we definitely needed the rain. It was a slow soaking rain that we desperately needed. It was unfortunate, but like you, I watched the weather and I thought, man, it's not rained in 2 weeks and now it's going to rain. But the little bit of time that I got to spend up there, the people that were there were having a good time. Good food. They were buying products from the vendors, and the little train was moving around, and I know your granddaughter and you had fun. So
much fun.
I guess, and I did get some phone calls about why don't we postpone it, and of course my answer was when you've got a big event like this, a week is just simply not enough to put things together. But I also wrote about our parks department. Man, you guys worked hard. David, Andrew, Kathy, Sheila, all your park people worked hard to put it together. And unfortunately, but again, on the lighter side, anybody that attended it a couple years ago, when we had the monsoon hit, and the tents that were out in front were on the football field. So, but does anybody want to talk about it?
I went. My granddaughter went. We participated and supported our vendors, and rain or shine.
Yeah.
And it was still a great event.
Well, when I went, I told my granddaughter, I go, we're just going to drive over there and see what it looks like and if it's going to look like, it's not going to rain too much. And we drove around, we came, and there's a lot of vendors still there, a lot of tents up, and I'm like, you know what? And then I saw the horses. And that's when my granddaughter's like, oh, the horses. So I parked, and we stayed for a good hour and a half. And it was just drizzling. Nothing, we're not going to die from the rain. And great time. I could just see how spectacular it would be had it not rained, right? Because it was a lot of fun. And, she made the slime for free. She did the face paint for free. The horses was free. And the animals that were like the goats and the bull, so cute. And we walked around, got cookies and just everything. It was a lot of fun. And I went back the next day on Sunday to the park to take her. And there was a little bit of a naysayer there. And he likes the old name. A lot of people are like really stuck with that name, the old timers. And I tried to explain to him, the goodness of what we've got going on and how fun it was. And he said he went on Saturday, and just kind of did a quick run around. and left.
It's just a name.
It's just a name, yeah.
It's just a name.
And the Prince concert, I went to that too, and that was really fun. I enjoyed that a lot. Me and my son went to that. And then, but we only stayed a little while, but it was great. So that was fun.
I think it'd be safe to say that I'm probably the oldest old-timer that goes to that.
Yeah.
But you know, Sheila, I don't know if y'all got a chance. Sheila took me up and introduced me to the young lady that runs the entrepreneur kids. Man, she was so delightful to talk to, and how much she is behind those kids. And Sheila was trying to pin her down for more events, and apparently she's just simply not available. They are like all over the place trying to, at different events and stuff. So that's if it had been nice, I bet those kids would have.
Made a lot, some money doing that. Yeah, because there was one girl that was saying how she was selling earrings, but they really didn't sell too much because there was not too many people coming to her booth. But she was excited to be there. That's for sure. She was very excited. So I think that was a good thing.
All right, I guess we will move on to the Goblins and Goodies. What is that?
Goblins and Goodies will be on October 21st. It is 2 to 4. We do have a few sign-ups. The Facebook event post will go out hopefully tomorrow. I didn't get to it today. And then, so from 2 to 4, you know, the booths going around, the trick-or-treating, the kids come dressed up, get their candy as businesses pass it out with their flyers. Two of my 3 face painters said that they are available that day, so we'll hopefully be able to offer the face painting that day as well. And then at 5, we transition into the zombie night. So we'll have the dance-off from 5 to 6, and then we'll go into the movie, which will be the Addams Family 2, and that'll start around 6:15-ish, somewhere around then.
You gonna put the big blow-up thing up, Andrew? And
That's the plan. Hopefully, we need to say a good word for the weather.
And I guess the most important question is who's going to be the DJ at the zombie dance?
Yes. We have a great DJ this year at the zombie dance. Vice Mayor Steve No has agreed to play the music for the dance-off. This is true.
You know the good.
I'll probably be playing them 60s music. As long as it's loud and it's music, man, they don't care. They just want to dance and have
Well,
fun.
I will volunteer to judge again.
Okay.
That was super cute.
Oh,
Those
that's right.
kids were fabulous.
I forgot about the judges. You done got them lined up?
I do not. So if any of y'all are available, we usually reach out to the Parks Board to see if we can find some judges.
Sure.
So
Rick,
Rick and
Jody?
Laura so far.
Judge? Yeah. Is that a Saturday or a Friday?
It is a Saturday.
Saturday. Okay.
Yes.
So just to clarify, you said October 21st from 2 to 4.
Correct.
And then you said the dance office is at 6:15.
At 5.
Oh.
At 5. So
It's not 2 to 4, it's 2 to 5?
Well, Goblins is kind of separate. So Goblins is 2 to 4, where they walk the trail. And then once we finish that, we'll go over, get set up for the zombie night. That'll be on the football field.
Okay.
And the dance-off will be at from 5 to 6.
Oh, that's,
And then once we do the prizes, we do first, second, and third for the dance-off. And then once that's done, 6:15, maybe to 6:30, the movie will start on the football field.
and do we know what movie that is?
It is the Addams Family 2.
All right. Yes, I can definitely judge.
Lord, let's hope for no wind.
Right.
Or rain.
Well, that's a given, but wind is the biggest nemesis.
Yeah, the
with that
inflatable
thing.
movie screen. If there's
Oh,
any, the wind kind
yeah.
of
That's right.
messes with us on that one.
So in between the agenda items, I don't see the movie that
Correct.
we have coming up.
Yeah, the movie will be at Roy Waldron at last Friday night of the month, September the 29th.
Yeah.
We'll be showing Clifford.
Oh.
And what time is that?
6:30.
At Roy Waldron.
At Roy Waldron, be inside the gymnasium.
And,
And our baseball softball league will be providing concessions that night.
Nice.
So families can bring out blankets, lawn chairs to the movie, just like they would outside, but it'll be indoors that night.
So I'm assuming you all got everything wrote up to post on social media and got ready for it to go out?
The movie?
Yeah.
The movie is already out there.
I mean, just the movie,
The Goblins, it's
Everything.
written, it just has to get on social media. I didn't get to it today, so I'm hoping to get that on there tomorrow.
Well, that's got a little ways to go, but September 29th.
Yeah, and we've already got that one. We
Oh,
put
yeah.
that one on a couple weeks ago for the movie.
hey, David, now that movie at Roy Waldron, it ain't gonna make no difference if it rains or not.
That's why we did it.
Right.
He was all over that, wasn't he? Huh?
That's why we did it.
This is our third
We're gonna win
attempt.
this one.
Yeah.
They're gonna win that one.
Well, there's an idea floating around that maybe we bounce around to different schools in the area, so each side of town has, the ability to come out to. Until we can figure out what we're gonna do with the press box to get something permanent there, we're gonna constantly fight the weather.
I'm glad that Roy Waldron is allowing you to do that. Is that the principle?
Yes, yeah. Which, the previous principal was real accommodating as well. They do have a new principal.
Okay.
So, it goes before the school board. So we turn the application in and then the school board votes on it. So we got the approval.
And just so everyone watching at home knows, these are all absolutely 100% free. There is no charge.
Correct.
Except for the concession.
The concessions, but the admission
Concessions.
to the movie itself is free.
So come see me to get a hot dog.
All right. And the big one, Parade of Lights and Winter Festival.
That is scheduled for December 2nd. The Parade of Lights starts at City Hall at 5 p.m., ends at the park, pretty much the same setup as last year. Winter Festival is from 3 to 8. At the end of the parade, we'll do the tree lighting ceremony. Choir will sing. We'll have the snow rink open. We'll have vendors there as well. So we have not set a theme yet. So hopefully when we come back next month, we'll be able to tell you what the theme will be.
Do we have a date on the skate park, on the ice rink, skate rink?
We do. I don't know if we brought that with us.
Didn't.
Andrew may have it.
That's getting to be a pretty good turnout event.
Is that free?
Yeah.
We can get you those times and dates. I don't know if do you have them?
I'll give you kind of a tentative, it's not set in stone, but I believe we're going to start the Friday night before the Parade of Lights, which will be December 1st. Then we'll have it open December the 2nd and 3rd also. The 8th, 9th, and 10th of December, and the 16th and 17th of December. And the times we're working on those with staff, but that's the tentative dates we have planned right now.
And again, anybody watching at home, the skate rink is free with skates.
Yeah, we'd like to do another special needs day for a couple hours anyway, probably do that on a Sunday again. We did have a couple families come out and
That'd be
take
great.
advantage of that last year.
Now, when we get back to the park from the parade, are you got vendors, hot chocolate, coffee, whatever?
Yes, yeah, the festival will be going on from 3 to 8. We'll have the pictures with Santa, the snow rink. We've got the popcorn vendor that was at Fall Festival has put us down for that date. Hot chocolate. What else did we have? Oh, and again, the tree lighting ceremony and the fireworks.
That brings up a good question. I don't want to just throw it out there. Do you think we could get some hot chocolate things made up and get some of the seniors to volunteer to give out hot chocolate, or is that something you thought about, or cookies? And I know it gets kind of cold. I understand that, but just
Well, I've got several nonprofits that are looking for community service, if not, and like the Young Marines and maybe Club Knockout, or even some of the kids at the high school. Bridget Cole, I believe it's the Beta.
She got the beta for me for the Fall Festival. She coordinated that on her end.
Yeah, we absolutely need to give these kids community service if we can. I'm sure there's a lot of things we could probably pull kids in for.
Yeah, I don't think setting up a tent, the seniors usually participate in that event anyway. I don't think setting up a tent would be an issue depending on what vendors we have, as long as there's no conflicting,
Right.
like somebody else selling hot chocolate. We don't want to knock them out of a sale being a vendor. But I don't know if we've even gotten that far yet.
Didn't they do that last year? Didn't they give out?
They did do the cookies and hot chocolate last year, and then we had a popcorn vendor that actually sold out.
Can we get some hot coffee?
Not just,
I'm with you. So,
All right. And last but not least, soccer.
So the latest update is that we've sent all the RFP information to city administration, and they are actively working on it. So hopefully within the next week or two, we'll be able to bring something forward, I guess, before Bowman.
Excellent. I like that word, actively. So that's kind of, we're until that comes out, we're kind of at a standstill.
We're at a standstill.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, there's nothing.
of course, I mean, we've had the fall festival, and Boma's went out on the retreat, so they've been busy also recently. So
And I know there's at least 3 things they're working on for us. The RFP for the soccer league, the July 4th contract, fireworks contract, and the repaving of the walking trail at Veterans Park. And I'm sure there's other stuff, other departments have too. So with us not ever getting into a soccer league before, trying to go out to different cities and see what they have put out and pull all that information together and trying to put it into a uniform packet. But hopefully within the next, I don't know if within the next couple of weeks it'll be ready, and then it'll go out probably for, 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I don't know what the time frame there is. I think as long as we still have something in place by December, I think we're still looking good for spring.
That was my next question. What kind of
Yep.
timeline do you think we're working on?
And I don't
All
know
right.
how many people, how many organizations will put in for it. There may be other nonprofits out there that are looking to expand into soccer. There may be some that are already in soccer that want to come here. But I know Gift is pretty impressive. With that being said, we've still got to give everybody the same opportunity to
Absolutely.
apply.
All right, closing comments, Mr. Autry.
I'm good.
Holy smoke. Ms. Davidson.
Thank you for everything. We appreciate all your hard work.
nothing more to say, but thank you, because the Fall Festival I know was a lot of work, and I'm so glad you guys continued on and not just canceled it. So, thank you.
Yeah, and as Laura said, thanks guys for everything. I know we always say it, I'm gonna continue saying it. You guys are really stepping up to the plate. The next meeting is October the 16th, 2023. At what time, Sheila? 6 p.m., isn't it? Yeah, it's 6 p.m.
Is it going to rain that day?
So, with that, I'll close out the meeting. It's adjourned.